Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It is March the 20th. It's Saturday. The numbers are so-so today. They're not really terribly bad, but every day that we have any numbers whatsoever isn't really a good day. You know that. The only thing I can report today for you is that had a very nice evening last night with some friends of ours. Julie and Barb had us come down, all of us who have been vaccinated. So we were able to get together, still doing a little distance spacing, but we got together with Edward and Chad and Irish Kate. You'll see those pictures up here. Irish Kate is the gal who gave me all the lowdown on the Irish things about St. Patrick isn't really Irish, and corned beef and cabbage is definitely not Irish. It's an American invention and all that sort of thing. That's Irish Kate. Oh, she's Irish as Patty's pig for sure. Very much so. Very nice gal. All those people were really wonderful people. Spent a nice evening, and they put on a nice little spread for us, and we had a really good time there. So thank you very much for inviting us over there. I do appreciate it. So I'm going to jump into the numbers very quickly today because I have a couple of interesting things to show you today. Governor DeSantis said that he is working on these age groups, and starting on Monday, we're going to be down into the 50s, being able to vaccinate people in their 50s. And then I had Dr. Jen Ashton again, and she is going to tell us about at least a half a dozen things that everybody has wondered about COVID-19. She has a really nice way of explaining it. Neither of these videos are going to last a total of more than about 2.5 minutes. So watch that, and then we'll jump right into the numbers. So have a really great day. The numbers aren't terribly bad, and I'll see you again here in about 2.5 minutes with those numbers. Back in a flash.
All this week, we've been hearing buzz that DeSantis has been planning to drop the vaccination age. He made it official today, signing an executive order that takes effect on Monday. Governor Ron DeSantis says demand for shots has softened enough he feels comfortable lowering the age. That's despite not receiving a major uptick in supply.
We were getting reports by Tuesday saying, we opened up appointments and it took 5 hours to fill. That would not have happened at the beginning of January. They would have been gone in 5 minutes.
Per the governor's orders, Florida has been focused on its most vulnerable, putting seniors first in line.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're done.
More than 3 million 65 and older have been given a shot to date. That's over 67% of the age group.
Is Florida ready for this age drop?
Yeah, I think in part we are. We're now at an impressive 7 million doses that have been administered.
Epidemiologist Jason Salemi says data seems to back the move. He also says the age drop means shots will reach those more likely to be exposed, despite being less vulnerable.
These are the people in which the virus is replicating and likely, going to continue to mutate. And so I think vaccinating those people is really important, and let's do it as fast as possible.
And DeSantis says Florida is in a position to do that. He promised before May he'll open up vaccination to people even younger, including teenagers.
Anyone who qualifies under the EUA, so the 16 or 18 up, depending on the shot, we probably can just open it up to everybody.
DeSantis says he's encouraging everyone to get vaccinated, though the Republican says he's not going to be mandating it, nor will he be requiring vaccine passports. That's the latest out here at the Capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.
Dr. Ashton is here to answer your questions. Question number one from our viewers here. Are kids with asymptomatic infection also building an immunity to COVID-19?
Short answer, we don't know, but there is some data in adults that suggests that the severity of one's COVID-19 infection does affect how high or how great an antibody immune response they receive. But again, the pediatric population, right now, the data is kind of being teased out that below age 10, there seems to be a different kind of presentation and course than kids over age 10, but it is still too early. This is a really important issue because to remember, 40 to 50% of COVID-19 infections asymptomatic.
All right, next question. Working from home has meant that I don't go outside as much. Should I be worried about any vitamin deficiencies?
Well, yes and no. The good news is, first of all, we're talking about vitamin D3 here for the most part because that's the sunshine vitamin. It doesn't take that much outdoor exposure to boost your levels naturally, 10 to 15 minutes. However, there are a lot of populations that are at risk for deficiency or insufficiency of vitamin D3, black and brown people, the elderly, the obese, people who don't go outside a lot, even ice hockey players because they do their sport inside. So You can have your blood level checked easily, simple blood test. And if it is deficient or low, you can supplement, but not too much, not more than 4,000 units a day of D3.
All right, question 3 here. Can you explain the science behind a vaccine, since many people are skeptical about what is going on in their body?
I love this question, and I know you guys will too. First of all, it depends on the technology of the vaccine, because it's not just mRNA and traditional viral vectors. There are protein methods. There are a plethora. See what I did there?
Of course.
My favorite word, of different approaches to making a vaccine. But the basic bottom line is it introduces a little bit of the infectious agent to your immune system, not enough to make you sick, but just enough so that your immune warriors can say, I recognize this if it is presented to our bodies again naturally. So it makes all of these antibodies so it can do war on this infection, and you cannot get the infection, at least from the COVID-19 vaccine. Absolutely not possible.
No matter how many times we say that.
But it's important to remember.
All right, Dr. Ashton, thank you.
Alrighty, folks, Ron Crider reporting from the numbers department on Saturday, the 20th of March. It's not the worst day in the world, I can say that. It could be always better. It can always be better. You know that. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's start out here and take a look at the deaths first. 63 new deaths reported in the past 24 hours for the entire state of Florida. Well, that's 9 more than we had yesterday. Yesterday we had 54, so that's definitely a good thing. 5,105 new positives. That's down by 35 from yesterday. Yesterday we had 5,140. Then we go over here and take a look at the number of vaccinations. We had 109,396 yesterday in the past 24 hours. Total number of people vaccinated in the entire state of Florida, 4,819,229. Okay, we're going to scooch over here and show you some other numbers here. Well, righty, let's take a look at these numbers over here. As I said, the positivity rate, maybe I didn't say that, but the positivity rate is 5.39. Yesterday it was 5.02, so that did go up. We're trying to get that under 5%. We need to get it under 5% for 14 days. We haven't been, I think we've had one day that we were under 5%, so we're not doing so great in that department right now. And let me tell you a little bit about the percentages going on here. So if you take the number of people who have been vaccinated, it's 4,819,429, and you use the entire population base for the entire state of Florida, well, then that would be about 22% of the people have been vaccinated. If you use every person, man, woman, and child, then that would be about 22%. If you take that number and change it and make it like 16 million, then we're about 30%. So it was somewhere between 22 and 30% of the entire state of Florida being vaccinated. So that we're getting there. We're really actually getting there. But we got a long way to go. So you know what I say every day. Come on, guys. We got to do the right thing. But I just thought you ought to be interested to see those numbers and be interested in, well, let me tell you the big one up here, too. As far as the United States is concerned, the United States has vaccinated 121,441,497. On a daily basis, they're doing about 2,248,285. So those are the really big numbers. Alrighty, here we are in Miami-Dade. 8 new deaths in the past 24 hours, 1,275 new positives. They actually vaccinated 12,321 in the past 24 hours. It's about 22% of the population down there. Now you take a look at the population down there is 2,699,000 people. Again, that's every man, woman, and child. So that number is actually somewhat higher if you consider the fact that everybody isn't going to get vaccinated. Now, take a look at Broward County. That's Fort Lauderdale. 11 new deaths to report, 691 new positives, and they vaccinated 9,735 people. Broward County is about 21%, almost 22% vaccinated. Inoculated may be a better choice of words. Palm Beach County, no new deaths to report, 339 new positives. And then we move over, take a look at the vaccinations, 4,971. Palm Beach County is about 25% inoculated, maybe a little bit more. Now we'll go down to Orange County. Well, maybe we're going to go up to Orange County. If we go in the right direction there, Orange County is Mousetown, Orlando. 2 new deaths to report, 328 new positives up there. They've vaccinated 6,854 people. Their vaccination rate's pretty low, 17.43%. That's not very good up there. Brevard County is over on the Space Coast. No new deaths to report. 91 new positives. 2,720 new vaccinations up there on the Space Coast. They like about 21% vaccinated up there. We get down to St. Lucie County, 2 new deaths to report, 47 new positives, 844 new vaccinations. Let's go down here just a little bit further so we can get a better view of what's going on here at St. Lucie County. St. Lucie County is Fort Pierce, 2 new deaths to report, 47 new positives. They vaccinated 844 folks in the past 24 hours, and that's about 21% of their population if you use the entire population base. We take a look at Martin County. Martin County is Stewart, no new deaths to report, 17 new positives, 552 new vaccinations there. And look at them, they're 29.64. But check out Indian River County. This is us. 33.41%. That's if we're using the entire population base, so it's even higher than that. So we had 1 death to report in Indian River County, 14 new positives, and then 890 new vaccinations. But we're kind of leading the pack when it comes to the counties, with over 33% of the people vaccinated, using the biggest number of all. So actually that number could be a little bit higher. We'll go over here and take a look now at Indian River County and the positivity rate of the various zip codes. Zip code 329481, zip code 329583. These are in the past 24 hours. Zip code 329604, that's Vero Beach proper. Zip code 329621. Zip code 32963, that's the Barrier Island, 0, no new deaths to report. Zip code 329661. Zip code 329672, and zip code 329682. And with balances out, we got 14 and 14. That worked out pretty good. Always like to see that work out. Outstanding. By the way, those numbers that I gave you, as far as the United States numbers are concerned, that was today at 12:58 when I got those. Now, 7-day moving averages. Yesterday we were 75.71. We got green on the screen for that one, but we get more green on the screen today. We're 71.71. That means approximately 71 people passed away each day as a result of COVID-19 for the past 7 days. All right, here we go with these really bad numbers, the big numbers, the global view. Number of people who contracted COVID-19 in the United States since we started, 29,764,912. As far as the deaths are concerned in the United States, 541,513. This is the biggest number of all, 122,580,145. Those are the number of people worldwide that contracted COVID-19 since we started keeping track of these. And then the number of people who have passed away as a result of COVID-19 in the entire world, 2,705,105. Alrighty, folks, so for March the 20th, those are the numbers. Saturday, March the 20th. We did get them in at a fairly good time today. They're sort of okay. As I say, they're never, ever, ever okay until they're all zeros. That's exactly where we're looking to be. And that's not going to happen for a little while. We got to get more vaccinations going. I'm not going to preach to you today. You heard me say this day in and day out. If I say this and you say, well, I heard it yesterday, well, see, a lot of people don't watch it every day. Then that's a good thing. I tell you all that watching this every day is like weighing yourself every day. You don't actually feel like you're getting anywhere. But we're actually making some progress. It's looking good. And you heard what the Governor DeSantis is doing. He's lowering the age. It looks like maybe by May anybody will be able to get vaccinated that wants to, provided that we can get enough vaccines to make this all work. Let's face it. For the moment, we're really only working with 3 vaccines. Basically, 2 have been out for a while, and J&J, we're not getting our hands on that we're not getting our arms and shoulders on that as quickly as we'd like to have it, but he thinks we're going to have it in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, so that will help us a great deal. Anyway, have a very blessed Saturday. I hope you have a terrific weekend. The weather looks really good, and I think we'll be just fine for tomorrow as well. I'll look forward to seeing you back here on Sunday. Have a blessed day. Ron Crider, signing off.